Hey, Verl Workman here. Big V, and we're talking teams. Yeah, we really are talking teams. People ask us all the time, who has the best training programs out there for real estate? Without sounding self-serving, the answer is, it depends. And it really does. You see, the difference between training and coaching is very subtle. I actually have three pillars or three different areas of my business that we talk about. There's speaking, where we get to present and speak on stages, which of course we love to do. There's training, which we do both live in classrooms and online in online training videos. And then there's coaching. I like to say that the difference between speaking and training and coaching is with speaking and training, you learn something new. But with coaching, you actually do something new. And so the question that I have for you is, are you here to learn something new? Or are you here to do something new? And that'll help me answer what's the best training. What we've discovered in developing high-performing teams is that we create specialization in our training. So I'll give you an example of what that looks like. The first type of training, I remember when we first started the company, we decided that we were doing teams and we wanted to help team leaders be successful, but team leaders are so busy doing the business, they don't take their foot off the gas long enough to develop the people. And so their big excuse for failure was, I'm hiring buyer's agents, but they quit. Or I don't know why they don't do it as good as I do, no one produces. And the reason is because the team leaders aren't actually thinking about how do I develop a great buyer's agent. So what we did is we plugged into the wisdom of our crowd and we brought rock star buyer's agents in from around the country to our studio in Salt Lake City. And we said, all right, what are you doing? How do you do it better than anybody else? How do you prospect? How do you show? How do you negotiate? How do you work in multiple offers? How do you do when somebody wants you to discount? And we went through all of those things and we created a training program called BAM, Buyer Agent Mastery. Buyer Agent Mastery is 10 weeks of video online training that teaches your buyer's agents how to be a rock star buyer's agent. Matter of fact, I'd like to give you a version. I'm going to give you a copy or a link to one of our Buyer Agent Mastery videos for free just because you're here. And I'll put a link right here at the bottom. Just click on that and you can have it. The next series of videos that we created for training and building teams was AMP. Now, what does AMP stand for? It stands for Admin Mastery Program. The number one most important hire that we make as a real estate team leader is our administrative assistant or our client care coordinator. The problem is that we're so busy doing the business that we don't take our foot off the gas long enough to develop our administrative assistants or our client care coordinators. It's so frustrating when I see a team leader say, I've hired an assistant, it didn't work. I always want to ask, well, what didn't work? Do you have an operations manual? The answer is no. And to come in already knowing how to do everything. Well, everything we do well is in our head and in our heart. So we decided we were going to create an admin mastery program where we brought the greatest administrative assistants in from around the country. We broke down everything that they do, from the job description to how to work with crazy team leaders, to their role and responsibility as the keeper of the culture, to how to build an operations manual. One of the best videos is how to build your operations manual, and it comes complete with an outline of an operations manual and how to do and build everything so it happens on video. So anything you do 3 times, there's a video on how to do it. I'd like to give you, just as a gift, one of the AMP video sessions, and I'd like to give you the specific session on how to create an operations manual. It's worth the entire program just to go through that one video, and I'm going to give it to you free. Right here, there's a link right at the bottom. Just click on this, and it's how to get your free AMP video. You're going to get a BAM video, and you're going to get an AMP video. Everybody okay with me giving away free stuff? Sometimes I just feel like it. And today's one of those days. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the next program. Now, you're going to have fun with this because we have Buyer Agent Mastery, which is BAM, that's got some energy. We have Admin Mastery, which is AMP, got some energy in that. And then we decided to create RAMP. RAMP is our new agent training that's designed to get you to go from 0 to 2 transactions a month. That's right, 0 to 2 a month. No matter where you are in your business, if you want to increase your production by 2 deals a month or 24 deals a year or $240,000 in income, go through the RAMP program. RAMP works with both buyers and sellers with specifically what to do, how to go from 0 to 2 transactions a month. If you just want to get to 2 a month, that's great. And if you want to grow by 2 a month, that's great. Go through RAMP. It stands for Rising Agent Mastery, because anybody that goes through that program is on the rise. Should we give you one of those? I think we should. If we don't, I feel like I wouldn't be keeping my promise. So I told you I felt like giving stuff away. So I'm going to give you in the RAMP video the full version of how to use your daily success habits tracker in RAMP. And this is all you got to do is click on the link right here below and you'll get your RAMP video. Are you ready for the next one? I mean, we've done Buyer Agent Mastery. We've done Admin Mastery. We've done Rising Agent Mastery. What's left? Listings. You've heard it say you got to list to last. Listings is where the money is made. If you go back to my video where we talk about how to build a 7-figure team, you can remember that I talked specifically about how to generate 2 listing appointments a week if you want to do a 7-figure business. And we broke down and did the math on how to get there. And it's not hard. It's simple, but it's not easy. You have to do the work. And if you're willing to do the work, you'll get there. So how do you list? People say all the time, oh, I'm a good lister. I get most of my listing appointments. And I always say, well, you got to stop going out with friends. You need to go out with more strangers. So we decided we were going to find the best listers we could identify in the country. People that list over 250 houses a year, and we brought them into Salt Lake City. And we broke it down and we said, okay, what do you do? What do you do to generate listings? What do you do in the pre-listing phase? What do you do when you're actually inside the home? How do you walk the home? How do you go through and get clients to make changes? How do you stage the home? How do you negotiate when multiple offers are coming in to help the seller make the right choice? And then we built a program called SLAM. Now, how did we come up with the name SLAM? Well, listing agent mastery made sense, but that was lamb. And that didn't sound very exciting. Actually, my kids thought it was lame, so we didn't do that. So we just put an S on the front of it and called it Seller Listing Agent Mastery, or SLAM. That's creative marketing for you right there, but that's how we came up with the name. So now we have BAM, AMP, RAMP, and SLAM. And those are the exciting training programs that will help you develop your team. Our goal in building training programs is to give the coach and the client a resource on how to learn what to do next. So we spend our time during a coaching session focusing on progress and the business as a whole, not teaching basic fundamentals that are the same in every aspect of the business. So who has the best training program in the world? Well, we do. Obviously, it's BAM, AMP, RAMP, and SLAM, and you can get access to it by just clicking on the link, downloading the videos, and then clicking subscribe, and you can have access to the training center for a small fee. If you really want to move the needle and you want to take your business to a different stratosphere, this might be the time that you really think about getting a full-time coach. Coaching is where we do something new. And all of our coaching clients get access to all the training, all the resources, and all the team content just because they're in coaching with us. If I have it, I want you to have it. I'm willing to share it with you. Download the videos, click links below to get videos from all 4 of the programs, and let's knock it out of the park as we build our 7-figure team.